anything that is in regards to the condition or state of an individual's psychological and emotional well-being.
There is no immunity to mental health. Anyone can be subjected to it.
Wellness is defined as a proactive pursuit for growth and balance in life. It is not limited to just physical health of an individual, it also encompasses mental and spiritual dimensions.
Some facts of mental health in society are 69% of people are uncomfortable disclosing a mental illness to their own employer.
35% of people would never disclose a mental illness to their employer.
48% of people who have taken time off due to mental illnesses did not disclose the reason to anyone in their workplace.
65% of people with a mental illness do not access treatment.
The cost of unmanaged mental health conditions is costing businesses $11 billion a year in Australia.
Anyone can develop a mental health condition in their lifetime. Not to say that everyone will, but anyone can, as there is no immunity to them. There is no shame in being affected by mental health, as its problems are common, and especially problems like anxiety can affect how people think, act and cope with life challenges.
Having mental health as an open topic in a workplace reduces the stigma about it, promotes help seeking, creates an understanding of the effects, and builds the ability to recognise signs and risks of mental health in fellow employees.
Many people are ill-informed about how to recognise mental health problems and what effective treatments are available in society, which is why we want to have mental health first aid training programs embedded into Atlassian to benefit every individual, including yourself.
The National Wellness Institute can be quoted saying that wellness is an active process through which people become aware of and make choices towards a successful existence.
We agree that mental health strongly links to the topic of wellness as it influences how a person perceives themselves and the surrounding environment and how it affects their potential at achieving goals, for an example.
It is seen that there are 8 dimensions of wellness that affect, but are also useful in a person's endeavours. These are intellectual, social, spiritual, financial, occupational, emotional, environmental and physical.
Wellness is a positive, affirming and multidimensional aspect of an individual's life. It is an involving, self-directed process used in achieving full potential.
A stakeholder in a company is someone that has interest, concern or investment in the organisation. They are affected by all company's actions, objectives and policies.
Negative impacts such as cost cuts, layoffs and decreased productivity, which leads to decrease in outputs, will all affect a company's stakeholders.
Decreased productivity in an employee can stem from the individual's mental health and wellness.
Having mental health training and an awareness of wellness in an organisation fights the effects of it, which in turn is better for the stakeholders as it protects their investment.
There's not one, or a couple, or even a few organisations that offer mental health first aid training in Australia. There are heaps, but with so many to choose from, how will you ever know which is the right choice? Luckily for you, Atlassian, we've done the hard yards for you. We've taken the time to investigate several organisations and have narrowed the search down to just 3 companies that we believe will offer the right training programs for you. Let's take a look at them.
Blooming Minds has partnered with organisations and communities to develop cultures of positive mental health and wellbeing for the past 10 years. We want to not only inform leaders about their roles and responsibilities towards their employees about mental health, but provide the tools and support to give practical steps for responding to mental health issues in their employees, themselves and their colleagues. We offer both face-to-face and online courses. Our shortest course is the online course, which only takes 20 to 30 minutes, but we have longer courses such as the half-day People Leaders Conference and our 2-day mental health first aid program. You'd be looking at paying $215 per person for an online course and $412 per person for a mental first aid course.
We're an institute that's been around in one form or another since 1985. We are dedicated to understanding, preventing and treating the significant mental health challenges facing the world today. We offer interactive facilitated workshops, presentations, and online training modules, all of which include videos, group work, plenary discussion, and case studies. All our programs are delivered by either a qualified clinician or a trained presenter with lived experience of mental health. Our face-to-face programs last from 1.5 to 6 hours, and we're a nationwide company, and our team will travel to your desired destination within Australia. Prices for face-to-face consulting can range anywhere between $2,200 to nearly $5,000, but all our programs are tailored to suit your specific company, so prices may vary.
Developed in 2000 by Betty Kitchener, AM, and Professor Tony Jorn, Mental Health First Aid Australia is a national non-for-profit organisation focused on mental health training and research. Mental Health First Aid can provide you with face-to-face training, online courses, or a blended program involving both. All programs are constructed and delivered by our accredited instructors. Our main face-to-face first aid training course is 12 hours, which can be delivered as either 6 hours over 2 days or as 4 3-hour modules. We are an Australian organisation with an international impact, with both agencies in 5 of the 6 Atlassian office locations. E-learning courses start at $50 and blended courses start at $1,150, and each official face-to-face courses will depend on the instructor providing the course.
Through in-depth studies of many organisations, we have pulled together the most effective elements that should be implemented into the mental health first aid training course to best suit Atlassian. We have decided that some organisations will benefit Atlassian's workplace and offer the best suited training for Atlassian. These being Blooming Minds, Mental Health First Aid, and Black Dog Institute. Through understanding the importance of these mental health programs, we have distinguished the key areas that an effective program should have. We picked specific programs from Blooming Minds, Mental Health First Aid, and Black Dog Institute that will fit in with Atlassian's environment as well as their training budget. We have Caitlin from Blooming Minds discussing what's on offer for Atlassian.
Hi! We believe that leaders play a role in fostering the well-being of their teams through the behaviours they model and their ability to observe and act when they notice that a team member is struggling. Therefore, we have designed a program around the leaders. The Workplace Leaders Extension Program is for the founders, managers and CEOs of the company. Included in this course is an overview of the common mental health illnesses and their possible functional impacts on their workplace. Changes in behaviours in terms and what these mean and early warning signs are also discussed. A development around the skills to have effective conversations about stress, mental health and wellbeing is also learned. And the ability to recognise the behaviours that effective managers, supervisors and leaders use to promote wellbeing within their team. And employer obligations for privacy and confidentiality is also taught through all. The impact mental health has on an individual and their family and their workplace and community is also the program's basis.
From Black Dog Institute has recommended a program dedicated to the employee mental health.
Hi! We have confidence that these selected employees' mental health courses will offer a benefit to Atlassian's workplace and become a culture that recognises mental health. By designing a positive culture, we hope to assist employees to take responsibility for their own mental health and well-being and proactively manage stress, develop resilience and improve their overall mental well-being. This can be done in several ways, such as lunch and learn sessions on a range of mental health topics to assist employees to develop more positive awareness in a casual environment, but an effective environment. Another way is by dealing with difficult colleagues by equipping employees with strategies to manage difficult relationships and focus on self-management. We also wanted to create a culture and design a program around the phrase, mental health is everyone's business. To do this, we will learn about the prevalence of mental illness and understand the cause, signs and symptoms of common mental health conditions, including depression, stress and anxiety, and what help is available inside and outside the workplace. Another course is building resilience to workplace stress. Having the ability to bounce back and adapt from threats is a great skill, and it can be developed in anyone at any stage in their career. A few ways to do this is to learn how to recognise personal stress indicators and use these to prompt resilience actions. Another is to develop skills to build resilience, which can be incorporated into daily life, such as mindfulness, meditations, recognising negative thinking and applying a problem. And finally, solving framework to stressful situations and skills for regulating emotions. There is a selection of programs for employees. You don't have to implement these, but we know that in the long term, they will be beneficial.
From Mental Health First Aid Australia, we'll now talk about what's on offer for crisis situations.
Hi. Our mission is to provide high-quality evidence-based mental health first aid education to everyone. The programs will include the major mental health issues covered and that are experienced in business. These include depression, anxiety problems, psychosis and substance use problems. The crisis situations covered in these programs are suicidal thoughts and behaviours, non-suicidal self-injury, panic attacks, traumatic events, severe effects of drug and alcohol abuse, severe psychotic states and aggressive behaviours. Mental health first aid delves deeper into the situational approaches and how to physically handle mental health crisis. It extends on the knowledge from other programs.
We have now organised 3 main organisations that we believe will offer the most effective training to Atlassian. These programs will work to create an environment that promotes mental well-being and will increase staff engagement and further productivity. Thank you.
We want to help Atlassian to transition into a fully functional global company while remaining productive, happy and healthy, keeping a sense of mateship. We understand the idea of mateship is a core value, but with your company expanding rapidly, the importance of mental health well-being is just as important.
Almost 45% of Australians between the ages of 16 and 85 experience a mental health condition, and an estimated 1 in 6 people of Australia's working population are experiencing a mental health illness at any one point in time.
Investing in mental health and wellbeing incentives makes good economic and business sense as an employer. You meet your legal and moral obligations. You lower the insurance costs for your organisation, reducing incidence costs and maintains employee reputation, becoming employee of choice.
Unfortunately, too many workplaces still lack adequate mental health policies, which is the backbone of the workplace environment. We've found examples of organisations that share similar traits to Atlassian, who have already implemented mental health training into their business and show successful results from it.
Dell is one of the world's largest multinational computer technology companies, with 138,000 employees. Dell has shown a major focus to the health of their employees, providing support for employee health, assisting with managing health conditions, and helping to maintain healthy lifestyles, both at work and at home. Dell has developed an on-site mental wellness centre located at the HQ in Round Rock, Texas, providing on-site annual health screening, effective mental health training to assist employees in reaching the company's wellness goals.
Dell's program has been running for the past 8 years with the implementation of mental health wellness training programs added in 2014. The program has showed positive benefits for the company, with Dell's ROI increasing from 1.86 in 2014 to 2.11 in 2015 to 2.22 in 2016. The program's annual participation rate has reached 80%. The Western Australian Iron Ore WAIO has implemented a wellness program based on the Hands Up campaign from Australian organisation Beyond Blue. The program outlines the team's commitment to a supportive and connected workplace where the entire workforce is educated about mental health. The standard also ensures everyone is empowered and provided the tools they need to reach out to support and access resources available to them if they need it.
WAIO launched a mental health wellness training program in September 2014. The training program resulted in an increasing number of employees empowered to step up, seek support and talk openly about their issues. Hundreds of supervisors and managers at WAIO have completed both specialist mental health training and suicide prevention training. The EAP utilisation has increased from 8.7% in 2013 to 10.7% in 2014 and was 13.8% at the 30th of June 2015. This result is 47% higher than any other iron ore company serviced by the EAP.